So in this quick check, it went along with example 2 from the notes. So a cruise ship has 750 rooms. Those with a view rent for $160 per night, and those without a view rent for $105 per night. On a night when the ship was completely occupied, revenues were $92,500. How many rooms of each type are on the ship? So look at example 2 here, and this quick check goes a lot like this one. Just like we did before, we're going to put a bracket around our question. And the reason why is because in our question, it helps us to identify our variables. So, how many rooms of each type are on the ship? That's what we're trying to find. Well, if I go back up, I've got rooms with a view, and I have rooms without a view. So maybe you want to use letters that make sense. So I'm going to let V equal rooms with a view. Number of rooms with view. And I'm going to let N equal my number of rooms without a view. Okay? Now the next thing we're going to do is look for totals. The totals helps us set up our equation. So in this scenario, I've got 750 total rooms. Then I also have a revenue of $92,500. Revenue just means that's how much money they make if all of the rooms are occupied. So the remaining numbers that I have is the 160 and the 105. Well, it makes sense that those go with the 92,500 because we're talking about money here. So a view is 160. So 160V without a view is 105, so plus 105N. So $160 times your number of rooms you have with the view plus $105 times your number of rooms that you have without a view. If you have them all filled, you're going to have a total revenue of $92,500. So I've circled all the numbers. So how am I possibly going to set up an example here or set up the equation here? Well, you have a total of 750 rooms. You don't know how many you have of each, but you know if you add your total number of rooms with a view plus your total number of rooms without a view, there's your equation. So how are we going to solve this? We're going to use systems of elimination. So doesn't matter which one we cancel out, whether it be the V or the N, but we do need to distribute through something. So I'm going to cancel out my V's, and the only way I can do that is to make these total opposites. So I'm going to distribute through the negative 160. So I'm going to rewrite my equation. So negative 160V minus 160N is equal to negative 120,000, Okay, I'm going to rewrite the second equation. Add the two together, so my V's cancel out. Add what I have left, so negative 160N plus 105N is equal to negative 55N. And then add negative 120,000 to 92,500, and I get negative 27,500. So take that number, divide by negative 55, and when you do, you get N is equal to 500. So there are 500 rooms without a view. So no view is 500. So how many rooms do I have with a view? So 500 plus what is 750? So 250 rooms with a view. All right, so one more from the quick check. If you missed it, watch the video to see what mistakes you made.